Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Now, these energies, as you well know, can go vice versa. So it could be your energy. It could be the other person's. Only you will know for sure. It feels like somebody is holding on to a grudge. I feel like the other person is kind of standing on the outside waiting for some type of change or movement. But the other one is like holding their position. It's like they can't get up, or they're just unwilling at this point to get up. Because if I look here in this image, the one who's down here is trying at least not to look here at this other person. Okay, but they want to. They want it, but they are not sure that they can trust. It feels like the trust has been broken here. This person has a victim mentality because they feel like if they were to approach you, or if they were to try to work this out or start this up with you again, or start up this connection or reconnect, that they might get their heart broken, because that hasn't happened yet. It's what they think could possibly happen. If what? If they do this. If what? If they believe this. You see, and this tells a story in itself, because you can't see the page's face. So you don't know if they're being sincere or not. And that's their problem. It's really a trust issue. Or at least this has been their problem. I feel like this person wants this. They want this Four of Wands energy. They want to overcome difficulties, to work this out, to find a solution. But I feel like they're afraid. It feels like, see, we have the sun here, but the sun is not all the way up, so all is not yet revealed. And the thing is, if they keep holding to their position, how are they ever going to find out? How are they ever going to get those answers? They're sitting in the energy of woe is me. It's here. Feeling like a victim. This is like a, how would I say? I feel like this person, there's something this person hasn't told you, and I feel like it has to do with how they really felt about you, about these feelings, and they've been fighting these feelings, and they've been fighting these feelings because of the victim mentality, because they're afraid of getting hurt. But they can't stop wanting it. They can't stop longing for it. They're struggling with their feelings, feeling threatened. And they feel threatened because of the swords, of the thoughts they're thinking. They didn't get what they were wishing for. They didn't get they didn't get what they wanted, or they feel like it was a failed relationship in the past for some reason here. Um, there was an argument, and so they feel like it could be why they're not putting the effort, because they feel like they didn't get what they wanted from this in the past. The trust is broken, and so they're unsure whether they would get, this in the future. That's what eats at them, you see. You have the mice and you have the child. And so the mice are all those things that you keep putting off. It's the anxieties, stress. It can even be destructive behavior, destructive thoughts. The things that eat at you, the things that you let pile up that become bigger and bigger. The things that, it's like, I don't want to deal with this today, so you just put it off, and every day you say the same thing. And so they keep building up until they've piled up into a big mess. So when this card shows up, it's a reminder that you need to get a handle on everything that's stressing you before it gets out of control. And so it's telling you or them, whoever this energy belongs to, it's telling you to identify and deal with these frustrations, these annoyances, anything that you've been putting off, or they've been putting off, or letting pile up. It's time, because now it's like a window opens up. It's like you can find a solution to this. But if you continue to ignore them, it's like it only gets worse. So it's time to deal with these now. This is followed by the child. And the child is about a fresh new start, wanting a fresh new start. And this is where their problem, it's what is bothering them. There are things surrounding this fresh new start. Could I trust it this time? Will I get what I want? Or, will they betray me because they feel like a victim? Let's not forget that. And so the child, when it appears, it's telling this person to look at this situation through new eyes. So they need to change how they're looking at this situation in order to free themselves from the energy that they're sitting in order to see a way or a solution. And so it's interesting that these symbols here are appearing, and they're appearing on the moon because, of course, things are unclear for the moment, but they're telling them what to do. They're telling this person what to do. And it's interesting because here in the future we have the Hanged Man, and he is turned around. So I find that to be absolutely fantastic, So currently, it's like it's in a state of somebody feels unclear, but they are thinking. How would I say? They're really reflecting on this situation, okay? And the Fame card is here. So this is about a recognition. And with the rooster I'm seeing over here, this is yeah, it's just fantastic. This is that through careful reflection, there's this wake-up call that they get. And this rooster holds a key. It is the way out. Now, ultimately, the bear may have had this information because typically he has more information than you do. And so, he probably had this information but didn't really see it because he's getting a wake-up call. And look at this. Wow. The child. Again, the child. So they find the key. It's absolutely fantastic. And so they find the key that allows them to see this situation through new eyes. It allows them, with whatever is discovered here, to approach this situation with a fresh new perspective. Absolutely fantastic. And so, going back, I get so excited. Going back to the card of fame, it is about things being revealed, and they are revealed. The key has been revealed. The way out has been revealed through careful reflection. This is a very powerful card. In this particular deck, it is the fifth of the highest trumps. Now, and then we have, this gets so interesting again. And so then we have this Nine of Wands. They're not behind them. It's like they're in front of him. Here. It could be things in the past that he may need to deal with. His lessons are, the wands are no longer behind him, they're in front of him. And there's a wolf coming through. So lessons, there are things maybe in his past that are challenging him. That's the way I'm seeing this, or is blocking the direction. But there's, and maybe this is what they recognize, that there's something in the past that is challenging them and blocking the direction, or have been kind of clouding out, or, how would I say that? Causing all of this cloudiness, this fogginess, so that they couldn't see the direction. I feel like this person has been hiding their true feelings. It could also be during this, with this card the way it is, on these cards I'm seeing, it could be that this person is feeling a lot of emotions that will surface as they take this inward journey and get this clarity, get this wake-up call, dealing with these things perhaps they've been running from, or avoiding, or putting off because they were too hard to deal with. And so there's a message for this person. There's a message for them to be found, and they will find it through deep reflection. And the message is the key. This is so fantastic. I get so excited, and then I get ahead of myself because the judgment is here. It was the first card in the reading, or the card of fame, which is quite similar to this one. It has little differences, but it is quite similar. And we have it here in the future. So this is all really good news for you and for them. Um, oh God, look at this. There's that. There's that information that they find. It's right there. They find it. And so now, they're thinking about it. They're still guarded. The sword is up, but they're thinking about it. I'm coming up with a strategy here. What are they thinking of? They're thinking of sending off some communication, but they have not yet done so because it is still grounded. Whatever they have learned here has taken them by surprise, though, with the salamander here. So now we know for sure that this bear or this person knows more than you do, because they have all of this information, and the minute they step forward with it, they can reopen this door that's been closed, you know. They've been resisting this for so long, you know, because fear of being hurt, fear of being betrayed. And they realize this, they understand this now, because the hanged man is now in the reverse. He understands what he needs to do now at this point in order to proceed, you know, in order to make things better. He has to take action, and he has to make the adjustments, is what these next two cards that follow him are saying. And he has to come clean. So, you know, he's got a lot on his plate, or will have, to deal with, but it's all going to set him free from this woe is me type of energy that he's been sitting in and stewing in, actually. The Ten of Swords. And, oh, look at that. The Nine of Staves is in the reverse. And so, here, his guard is up. And here, this deck speaks about the guard coming down. Now, either it has slipped, and you will now see what's been hidden, or that they are letting it down. And what I feel is, in this reading, is that they are letting that guard down, and so that you can see now what they've been hiding. So the Ten of Swords speaks to something in the past that took a turn for the worse, because the Ten of Swords can talk about reversals, a conflict, a turn for the worst, an ending. So that happened. But now it's sitting next to this Seven of Swords. In this deck, the Seven of Swords is a lucky break, a lucky development with regards to something you've been striving to accomplish. And what have you or this person been striving to accomplish? Well, to put an end to a very painful situation. To reveal what you've been hiding. To let that guard down. And with this card, this can happen quite suddenly. An unexpected development, a lucky break, a sudden change. Suddenly seeing. It's like the clouds just clear, they just like open up, and the sun comes through. They now know what they need to do. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.